Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.
Well, great day, everyone. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections. We are so excited that you are here today. We have an awesome special guest. So please make sure you stay tuned, like and share, and put your comments in. Share this information with a lot of people. We are going in today. Okay, so let me share a little bit about Divine Connections. It's a magazine that comes out quarterly. It's faith-based and inspirational. It's in print as well as online. And you can also get your copy at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. So you can get your copy there. If you are interested in being in the magazine, if you are a business or entrepreneur, or you're doing something positive in the community, make sure you contact me so you can get in the next issue. Next on our agenda, this is Divine Connections News. All right, so our next event will be September 11th in Burlington, North Carolina, where I'll bring in choirs and praise dance and moms and vendors, and we network and worship together, and we make it happen. So if you're interested in being a vendor, make sure you contact 336-338-8903. Text me and let me know what you're interested in, okay? Also, we do 30-second and 60-second commercials. If you are a business, a ministry, you have a book or a gospel artist, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercials, Divine Connections Marketing can make it happen for you. So make sure you contact us. You can email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. And you know, next month is almost here. It's going to be Mother's Day soon, and we are doing a special for Mother's Day. We are doing honoring up to 100 mothers, okay, for the best mom ever. So go to bit.ly mom my divine connections if you want to be a part. This is the last week because May is around the corner. So if you want to honor your mom, we are here for you. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor, if you are a business and you have a product that a mother would love, make sure you contact me to be a sponsor as well. Awesome. And so how do you stay connected with Divine Connections? Go to our Facebook page and like us at Divine Connections Marketing. We're on Instagram at Divine Connections. And also we have our YouTube channel. Make sure you like our YouTube channel. It is The Divine Connections. All right. Awesome. And so I am so excited today that I have my mentor in the house. We're going to play just a little intro for him, but his name is Mr. Antonio T. Smith. If you don't know, you're getting ready to know who he is and what he does. So make sure you stay tuned. So watch out for our intro and we'll be right back.
Ats Junior Companies. You want to know about Ats Junior Companies? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look. Ats Junior Companies is a top personal development company founded by ATS himself, Antonio T. Smith Jr. Ats Junior Companies offers people from small business owners to managers to entrepreneurs to stay-at-home moms or college students reliable quality resources through coaching, motivational speaking, free and paid resources. Antonio T. Smith Jr. teaches how to dominate. It is our mission to help develop our clients and develop the strategy and motivation and accountability required to succeed in their business and personal lives. And this is where we start. And in true Antonio T. Smith Jr. fashion, you can't plant better, but you can dominate.
Awesome, awesome. Will you help me welcome the one and only Antonio T. Smith?
What's happening? What's happening?
What is going on? I am so excited to have you on today.
I appreciate you.
Yes, everybody, make sure those that are watching, make sure you like and share and comment. ATS is the bomb diggity. You want to be a part. And I am blessed. Truly, I am blessed.
Thank you so much.
Maybe, I don't know, has it been 4 weeks ago that I connected in, and I just got hooked. I just kept coming back. But every time I come back, I kept getting blessed. And so he has a phenomenal story. So we'll start off a little bit of just telling people who you are. ATS does stand for Antonio T. Smith, just in case you don't know. And so he has had challenging beginnings. Let's start there. So give us a short story about you yourself and how you started.
Okay, they're also telling me that open it up to public. You got a bunch of people trying to get your page. Yeah.
It'll be open. Okay, but I'll double check.
It's all your friends. Well, about me, Antonio T. Smith Jr. is my name. Born 1981, crack cocaine comes through the neighborhood. 1985, my parents could not legally, morally, or ethically keep me. So I was dropped off at my grandmother's house, my paternal grandmother on the dad's side, in 1985. Well, that was the last time I talked to either one of my parents. I wouldn't re-talk to my dad again till 30 years later in prison, nor I still, to this day, I've only had 4 conversations with my mother in memory my entire life. Now, that's not to say anything bad about them. I wound up escaping to a trash can. Now, I was molested in that trash can. I was broke in that trash can. I was hungry in that trash can. But you know what, my friends? I got out that trash can. One day I was looking up at the stars. I saw this blinking star, and I realized it was an airplane. And from then, I said to myself that I was going to be on planes and fly around the world and get out this trash can, which is exactly what I do today, Miss Dolores and all your fans. I fly the world, and I tell everybody what I do and how to get out your proverbial trash cans. It reminds me of the story, Spencer Johnson, Peaks and Valleys, of a valley dude, valley mind, valley kids, valley family, valley girlfriend. He wanted to get to the mountaintop, but you know what? They told him he could not get to the mountaintop. So one day he decided to run to that mountaintop, knuckles bleeding, knees hurting, no absolute way to get there. And he got there all because he decided what he can do. And I wish I could tell anybody listening to your podcast right now that if you want to get out the valley, if you want to get out the trash can, you can find yourself on the mountaintop, because what we've come to do is be lenders and not borrowers. I didn't mean to do that to you. Okay, the head and not the tail. And we came here to be absolute blessings. Billionaires or bust. That's what we all about here at ATS.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you have a book called The Richest Man in the Trash Can.
Yes, ma'am.
And in that book is a lot of ways people can make wealth, and your story as well, right? So tell us a little bit about that. And
I gave it all away for free. Everything I know about money, I gave it away for free, step by step. Some of the chapters, not even chapters. I literally just put bulletin points out in that joint, right? Literally just put bulletin points. Like, this is what I do. I show you how I post for my global dominance plan, how I take over the internet. I gave everything. It's a 36 objective laws of leaving the middle class, plus literally all my secrets. I give it all away, and I'm giving the book away for free. All you have to do is cover shipping. We've given away tens of thousands. I have no idea how many we've given away thus far, but believe me, it has been a blessing. And if you want to be a millionaire, take that book, that pathway, and you can get there a lot faster.
All right, so there are resources in that connection. Y'all go ahead. I put the link down below, so you better make sure you take advantage of the opportunity, because I don't know how long it's going to be here. But I am grateful that he is even humble enough to share that information for free, and all you have to do is pay for shipping. He is the bum diggity, I'm telling you.
Thank you so much.
We are here to dominate and shift the middle class to the wealth class.
Right. Thanks.
How did you have started at the beginning where you started with, and now you are in the 1% of the wealth class? There was a transition that had to go on. So what was your mindset, for one, to get you from where you were from where you are right now?
Well, the first thing you have to do, I was actually just explaining this on the last call, is you got to first realize that wealth must be manipulated. So there is a difference between the money Shaquille O'Neal makes and whoever writes the checks. So you want to become a check writer, right? If you want to be LeBron James, go to the gym. If you want to be Jenny Buss, go to the library. You know what I'm saying? So you most certainly want to be manipulating wealth. That's not to manipulate people, but wealth must be manipulated. The second thing you need to do is you need 3 things to become a millionaire. Haven't said this in quite some time.
Right.
Thing number 1, you need a product. You cannot be a millionaire without having a product. If you do not have a product, you are someone else's product. Ooh, there we go.
Say that again.
Yeah, if you don't have a product, you're someone else's product. Okay. There's only, yes, that's the first time I said that, but there it is though. Yes, if you don't have a product, you're someone else's product. Thing number 2 you need to master business systems. Okay. If you don't master business systems, you're working for yourself and you're poor, because unless you can serve 1 million people in one day, then you're not going to get $1 million, something like that. The third thing you need to do is you need to serve people. The day God delivered me from the person who loves the Lord but don't love people.
Ooh,
you cannot, yes, you cannot make money without serving people. Yes, God still does miracles, but he does them through Dolores. You right? There were no more splitting water and splitting rock and stuff. That is what Dolores' job is to do, and all of her constituents and fans and representatives. God does miracles through people, and should you want to be blessed, you got to do that. So 3 things real quickly. You got to have a product, number 1. You got to serve people, number 2, and you got to master business systems. That's what you got to do.
Awesome. So tell us. Help us with the Christian family. Why are the Christian people so broke in their mindset?
Because all y'all theology is about being poor, every last bit of it. Okay, so how hard you want me to work this one? Because okay, all right. All y'all theology is poor. You barely understand your sacred text. There is no real school of Christianity unless you're going like Jehovah's Witnesses. They go like 40 hours a week to learn their text. Muslims do, and then there's another one. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Mormons do. Now, this isn't to say this is a slight against Christians, but if you read your sacred text, it almost seems like God has a problem with money. If you let a teacher tells it, yeah, hey, young ruler who is rich, that's using some gospel, that's using all 4 of the gospels it's called gospel gumbo. So where you put them all there, because one, he's rich, one, he's young, etc. Hey, I did everything. Oh yeah, you sure did. And Jesus says, yeah, you did. But you got one more thing, sell all your possessions. Now, that is not saying sell your possessions because Jesus or God does not like money, one and the same if you're Christian. This is to say your motives is about money. So since that's your incorrect motive, you got to get out of the way. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if the motive was not about money, this wouldn't even been no problem. But this was a problem specifically to this person. It's easier for a rich man A camel to go through eye of a needle and the rich man in and in. Or how about the parable with the rich man and Lazarus? What did Lazarus do? I mean, what did the rich man do? Nothing. There was no sins recorded to the rich man. He goes to hell for being rich. No, that's the parable. That is the parable. Wow. That's the parable. So a lot of Yam theology is about being blessed in the afterlife. There's a big problem with this. For one, that's slave theology. You sure you want me to go hard? You sure you want me to? All right. Black folk, come here, black folk. Come here. The only reason y'all licensed preachers today is because white man said, you know what? We don't want to have church with y'all no more. We're going to pick the proper black people we approve of, and we're going to handle their theology, and we will license them to teach y'all. Ain't no licensing and ordination inside the Bible. That comes from slave mentality. So this whole idea of your wealth is in heaven, first century Jews are not expecting to be heaven. They're not expecting to be spirits floating off on earth. As a matter of fact, that's unorthodox. That is heretical. That is Gnosticism. You're not allowed to think that God doesn't want the earth and the earth to be blessed, because the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. And every time God put something on earth, he said it is good. So you can't say everything in heaven is good, everything down here is bad, because that means your God makes bad things. And Ecclesiastes chapter 10 says, while wine is good for laughter, money solves all problems. So in a short, concise, recapitulated answer, your teachers push to you poverty is holy, and it is not. I'm about to get in trouble.
Oh, so the system itself is manipulated.
Yes, absolutely.
Whether it's school, church, and all of that. That's why you need to know who you know.
Well, your sacred text is fantastic. We do to it, well, that's a different story. The
way that we interpret it.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. All right, so we're going to continue with this wealth pattern. All right, so you teach us about having vehicles. All right, so let's go into the vehicles that you should have, how people can buy what you need. Go ahead. And that we need to use somebody else's money and not our own to take care of our stuff. Go ahead.
No doubt. So let me give you a rule then about that I've never really gave this to y'all. So I'll give it to you now. Awesome. Do not spend what you earn. When other people give you money, burn that. Burn what they give. Keep what you earn. So you're going to take your earnings and you're going to put that into an income producing asset. And that income producing asset, you're going to blow that money. Because that's other people's money. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's other people's money. You take your director of nursing money, you put it in an apartment complex. And then you let 300 people, you burn their money. You don't need that money. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you ball out of control. You burn that money because they ain't going to do nothing but go back to work to a job they can't stand, with a boss they can't stand, and a car they can't afford, and give you more money. So you burn that money, but you never touch what you earn. So if you're buying things that you have earned, if you, for instance, I have wealth, obviously, and I have, I don't know, give me an example. Let me look. Okay, I have on 2 platinum diamond necklaces. I ain't buy that. My customers did.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's the kind of stuff that you do. Don't do that. Now, your vehicle, you need to be thinking about, how can I make as much money as possible, as quick as possible? And that becomes the vehicle. And that could be real estate. That could be a car lot. That could be sales funnels. It could be, you did a whole commercial at the beginning of it. It was your magazine, right? It was a Divine Connections magazine, and the 30-second mid rolls or the pre rolls and the 60-second mid rolls or end rolls. That's all a vehicle to where she already talking anyway. Y'all might as well pay her to get in front of people that she earned because you couldn't do it yourself.
Awesome. You're getting a little blur, but we can still hear you. So just hold.
Okay. Okay, let me kill some stuff. Keep on going, though.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So we are talking about how we can dominate, and we're shifting from middle class to wealth class. And so he has put in place, he's not just a talker, but he has put some things in place so that we can connect and make it happen. So I'm gonna just go ahead and share why he's doing that. We have ATS. We want to definitely invite you guys into he actually invites us. Well, we'll talk about it, how basically during COVID, he shifted things and to make it happen. So what happened during COVID? Then we can kind of get into how we opened up, how you opened up, so we're a part of ATS. And as you see, ATS family is in the house. So make sure you guys like and share this broadcast as well. And then also, if you're interested and you want to know about more of ATS, click the link bit.ly. I want in ATS and touch base, and we'll make sure we touch bases with you. So go ahead and talk about during the COVID and how you shifted and what happened after that.
So I shifted 2.5 years before COVID. We were $30,000, and I saw the recession coming. I didn't know it was going to be ushered in by a pandemic, and I switched us from one-time fee to monthly subscription. If you can't take the core of your business and change at the drop of a hat, you're going to get put out of business by somebody like me. So I immediately knew that we needed to drop our prices and build monthly residual income as a nest egg to fall on comfort. Okay. I knew that. During the pandemic, what happened? Everyone was hurting and they all needed instructions. So everyone said, well, shoot, I'll pay $19.99 to get $400,000 a year of information. Boom. And so we blew up immediately. And from there, we were already ready to have 1 million people sign up a day. So that's how it happened. So the lesson that you can learn here, my friends, is you want to take all economic corrections and dominate in them. Wealthy people are made in down economies. There are two types of people that's being made right now during the pandemic, that is COVID-19. Two types of people: billionaires and spectators. That's it. You're either going to be a billionaire or you're going to watch everyone who did. There you go.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I want to share how people can get connected. Let's talk about this method. Well, first of all, let me do this. Let me back up a little bit. We're going to talk about how you're going to connect with families, the youth, seasoned individuals, and how everyone can benefit, whether they're in the family or individual. I have seen some grandparents blessed. I have seen some young people blessed. I have seen some grandkids come on and be blessed. When you guys, when we have these morning meetings, you never know what you're going to get. And I would like to invite you guys to a morning meeting. So again, inbox me if you're interested. Just say I want in, and we can share with you some information on how to connect with us in the morning. But I have seen so many blessings. So let's go with some of the things that, all right, so we have a couple of things going on. All right, so with young people, how can young people, maybe the ages of 29 and younger, tap into it? Because their mindset's a little bit open, which is great, and they need some direction and guidance. And you have placed yourself in this season and in this time, or God has actually placed you in this time and in this season to bring people in, to connect with people and make it happen. So we're going to start with our young people, and then we can go to our seasoned people and people that in business or want to start a business.
All right, gotcha. So let's start off with Generation Z. I'm a millennial, so the people under me, maybe you're 22 and below right now. I'm giving everything away for free, right? So you want to be able to jump on. The best way to connect with me is two ways. You can jump on our Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock meeting, which I've run my company, and I just give you behind the scenes information, or you can text me directly. Grace put this out in the chat, 409-500-1546, 409-500-1546. Now, anybody 29 and under, if you contact Dolores directly and you say, use 29 and under, then what we'll do is I will put you in the sophomore level at no charge. But you can only get that through Divine Connections show and magazine. And you can only get it if you text Dolores or message her in some sort of way, 29 and under. And so you better be on here right now. And if you got somebody younger than that, go ahead and send them to Dolores. Don't come to me. If I see 29 and under, I'm not going to respond to you because I want you to go to her. And then she will then connect you through me. If you got any questions, then I'll answer your question via text. Just connect that way. You'll be good. We'll teach you coding, gaming, not just playing the games, but learning how to do the games, all sorts of stuff, business, sales, market, whatever you need. Now, if you are a millennial, and some of that 29 and under is this here. So we're talking about from 81 to 2000. That's the year you were born. You better get over here right now. If you ain't with me, you need to be with the Gary V did. I can't think of Gary V, Grant Cardone, Antonio T. Jr. I can't think of anybody else that is going to give you so much value away for free. I really can't. Can y'all think? I can't think of anybody. I really can't. All right. So go there, come here, and then let me see. What can I do for you if you are a millennial? Then what I can do for you is I will give you a digital copy of my Richest Man in a Trash Can for absolutely free, plus 6 other books all about money, 1,000 ways to create a business, all sorts of stuff. I give you all 6 of those, no problem. But you gotta text Dolores. See, I did it again. See what I did? You gotta text Dolores. Let's see, 6 books. Hit Dolores. If you born between 1981 and 2000, put 6 books to her, and then Grace will give you a zip or something to put all those in there, and then boom, you got it from there. You need to get with Deanna, and she'll have all those things probably already set up. Now, if you are that between age, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all still say good morning, yes, ma'am. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, the Grace and them. You're not a baby boomer, but you still wear stockings to church. You just stopped because you got grown. Don't fool me now. Because you got grown, now you can do what you want to do. All right, let's see what we can do for you. What we can do for you is if you text stockings, okay, there you go. You text stockings to Dolores, okay, however you get it, let's go. You text stockings to Dolores, then what we'll do for you is we'll give you not only sophomore level, but we'll give you those 6 books too. And we will have you working closely with Dolores somehow. I don't know yet. I'm making it up as I go. You understand what I'm saying? All right, there you go. We'll do that. We'll do that. If you's a baby boomer, this is what we're gonna do for you. Okay, you're gonna text. Oatmeal. Nah, not oatmeal. Nah, let me go. Ketchup sandwich. You text ketchup sandwich. I'm from the hood. You understand what I'm saying? I could have said sugar and butter toast, but that's too many. Too many words. Ketchup. You text ketchup sandwich to that same number, and we're gonna give you everything I said plus through Dolores. We're going to put you in the junior level. Absolutely free. No problem whatsoever. And then all these people, you ready, Grace, who sign up, they all go under Dolores and Rakeza. There you go. There you go.
While we're there, let's talk about Rakeza and how you're giving away wealth.
Absolutely. So basically, I've been figuring out a way how can I give 90% of my wealth since God has been good to me, and it's not mine, right? When it's not mine, so it's the Lord's, and now since you are of the Lord, it's yours. So I've created a company that gives away 50% of all revenue. So therefore, if you just refer anybody, no sales involved, nothing like that. If you like the Lord, oh, I like this. Here, girl, you ought to be on this call. And when they sign up, you get a 50% kickback, and then their 31st day, you get a portion of that too every single month. You do enough of that, you start making $2,000 a month without your effort. You do enough of that, you start making $4,000 a month. You do enough of that, yeah, $8,000, and now you're making without your effort 6 figures, and then you live in a millionaire lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'll teach you what to do with it. There you go. So that's what we're doing. No strings attached. Anybody who's hungry and has the positive energy to refer others, I'm giving away half the money. Period, point blank. Not profit, half the revenue. So if a dollar comes in, 50 cents goes out.
Awesome. And I'm grateful to be a part. So if you guys are hearing that, all that great stuff he said, make sure you like and share and comment and send that text. Okay. Awesome. So let's go into, we have something major coming up in May.
Yep.
And it's called Mexit Conference. So tell us what's going to happen in the Mexit Conference, May 14th and 15th.
No doubt. We have 2 conferences a year. One's called Dominate Conference. The other is called Mexit Conference. And think of us as Apple, Google, Netflix, and I don't know, another company all mashed up together, Harvard. So it's our developers conference that's also filled with a bunch of stuff. We're going to release at least 8 different new products. All of them, or maybe one of them, cost. The other will be free, but they should cost. You just get them for free if you're already an active member. And they're in different industries over and over again. From our own social media to our blank. You got to be there to get it. Yeah, you got to be there to get it, understand what I understand. And we're going to dominate it like we always do. My goal is to take these products and then usher about 100 millionaires within 12 months after that. So if you want to be a part of said blessings, and if you want to take advantage of these tools, then I'm looking to create 100 millionaires from just that conference by the next 12 months. So May 14th, 2022. I want you to be one of those millionaires. There you go. Big, major. And if you ain't rocking with Dolores, you ain't rocking with nobody at all.
Awesome. Now, can we share this? If not, just let me know about the
Nah, you can share it.
Okay, about Mexit News. Now, no,
you can't. Go ahead.
We have, I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about it. But you know how you watch the news all the time, and people are glued to their TVs watching the news all the time, but it's a lot of political things, a lot of things that are pushed by people with money. So because he's going to dominate, I'm going to say we're going to dominate because we are a part. And so he created Mexit News. So share with the people a little bit about Mexit News.
Yeah, word up. Mexit News, we got so big to where I need my own social media. And then, of course, we need our own news network. So Mexit News is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week news network that it's the only news station ever that is dedicated to getting the middle class to the top 1%. So there's no politics unless that politician is trying to take your money, right? Then that's something different, right? But there's no politics. That's trash. No need to do that. We talk about everything, crypto, whatever it's going to do to make you next money, tips for the next decade, etc. And what I've done is we've got a bunch of stuff, but here's what's most notably happening. There are some folk that some middle class folk we're talking about. Well, I'm not part of it no more, so I can't say that, but they're talking about the news now and how dumb it is or how great it is or giving their opinions, because I wanted to do news in a real way to where real people give real people the real news that they need to make real income. So you will see the massive launch of that May 15th during the last hour or something like that. That will launch. And we're taking over.
Awesome. I love it.
We're coming after CNN and Fox News, by the way, but keep on going.
Wonderful. All right. So pay attention to ATS, Antonio T. Smith. We are coming for you. I love it. If you're not a part yet, you better get a part. All right. So let's see. Anything else you want to share right quick that I haven't thought about?
Let's add value to your audience, whatever you want to ask me.
All right, so I will talk about, now I do love these 2 programs, the ATS Lead and the ATS Code D Publishing.
Absolutely. All right. So you got no doubt. You got ATS leads. Basically, we teach everybody how to business sales, marketing, sales funnels, get your brand out, becoming a personal brand, do all sorts of stuff between posting, getting on articles, major news, etc. And then if you sign up for ATS leads, we just do it for you. You just sit back, twiddle your toes in the air, and we just take care of it for you. You can learn it later. And then we build you a full million. Probably should have said that, but we build you a full $1 million business system and put it on autopilot for you. And then once we're done, you can just plug and play into your business. It'll be there for years to come. That's ATS Leads. Cozy Corner Publishing is actually not part of ATS, is partner with ATS. CEO would be Deanna Mitchell, and it is our publishing services that we publish all the books, everything you need. But ATS has the writing service. So if you need ghostwriting, we have that available for you too. Now, ghostwriting costs $30,000 up to $80,000, even $200,000, depending on who you use. We have the best ghostwriters in the world, me being one of them, and we charge something like, I don't know, $2,000 plus all sorts of stuff. So we can literally write your book from just interviewing you for an hour. You keep 100% of the royalties and 100% of the credit, and you never know that we did that. Cozy Corner then publishes it. It's a marriage together in a partnership. And please know we have produced many of authors right now, and that's fantastic. The reason we do that is because this is about making the middle class wealthy. And remember what I said at the very beginning of this: wealth must be manipulated. They got ghostwriters. You ought to have one too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there are 4 missions that we have with ATS.
Absolutely. The most important things. Absolutely. Mission number 1 is we're creating 100,000 millionaires. Mission number 2 is that we are Mission number 2 is that we're taking the least salesperson. I can't sell nothing, and we're making them top income earners in their country. Mission number 3, we're ending world hunger. And mission number 4, we're ending the student loan debt crisis. How are we doing this? There's a portion of, how we're doing this, obviously, to create 100,000 millionaires. That's easy. That's what we've been talking about the whole time. And then the student loan, and that's the worst salesperson, top income earner, that's for Kaiser. Ending student loan debt and the ending world hunger. Every portion of all sales that come through ATS is escrowed into account, and we donate directly to people struggling with student loans, directly to kids that are homeless. And we're starting a massive foundation, but we've been doing it. We adopt kids in India, Africa, all sorts of stuff with your membership enrollments. And we don't send it to third parties because, quite frankly, I don't trust them. I follow my money. You understand what I'm saying? I want my bank on the same block as me. Okay, so there you go. So that's what we're doing. Thank you for letting me say that.
Oh, yes, for sure. And not only are we in the United States, we are in other countries as well.
Absolutely. Come June, we would be active. We already actively, but we will be accepting payments in these areas in June. Ghana, Nigeria, all of South Africa, Zambia. I'm missing something. Pretty much Africa, India, all that spot. Yeah, it's too many to name. So there you go.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we are here dominating and shifting the middle class to the wealth class. We want you guys to be a part. Again, go to bit.ly/I1NATS to get more information. He's allotted a lot of information out, so make sure you like and share this broadcast. We are changing lives. We are shifting. And we are just so excited about it. He is Mr. Antonio T. Smith. Leave us with some words of encouragement. I think we already talked about the ATS Business University, right?
Yep.
Awesome. So leave us with some words of encouragement.
Typically, I have one word of encouragement, but there's something on me, so I'll give you the second one. The first one I always say is move before you're ready. You're never going to be ready. And move anyway. If you move, this universe, your body has a way of keeping you in motion. Newton's first law of motion says an object at rest will remain at rest as long as the unbalanced force is acting upon it. It does not. Now, inverse that. If you're in motion, You're always going to be in motion as long as the unbalanced force is pushing you. Same thing. Just move before you're ready. But here's what I really want to tell you. You're not going to do all the right stuff. You will get out of harmony with people. Nights will get rough. You will lose soulmates, but you never really lose soulmates. They always come back. You need to trust people to walk out of your life and trust that it is the right thing for them to do, in addition to it was the right thing for you. See, I done messed with somebody's head already. You know what I'm saying? You have to trust that, because at all times you are calling forth what is perfect for you. And and I'm saying this, I don't know why it's on me, but I want to give it to you. You just got to trust that source has not taken you where you should not be. Get out the mindset that you're behind. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but get out the mindset that, you've done so bad, made so many decisions that God don't know what He's doing in your life. That's just not proper. Wherever you are, it's exactly where you need to be to get to the next level. God can get you wherever you need to be, even if where you currently are is completely your fault. So there are my words of encouragement.
Awesome. And I'm so excited. I know I'm shifting this year from part-time working to full-time business. And you talked about, and that's a challenge for me because I've been working since I was 16. And so you talked about the wealth, about working versus having a business or working a business, and how that plays into getting wealthy and not just, trading your time for money with a job. Talk a little bit about that, and then we'll end.
Yeah, well, all of you deserve massive abundance and massive freedom, because abundance is not something you earn. It's something you're born with. When you were brought into this world, your lungs didn't say, "Oh, you're black, can't breathe like everybody else," right? That's not the way it worked. You were born with the abundance of breath, the abundance of sight, in most cases. If you didn't have sight, the abundance of hearing. If you didn't have hearing or sight, the abundance of life. Everything in this world happens in abundance. Man creates lack. It's not a rain cloud with low self-esteem that's going to stop raining on you, right? It's not going to happen. It's not a beach with 2 pieces of sand on it. Everything that this universe does is in abundance. So when you're asking about what Dolores is asking about, if you're going to move from part-time to full-time, you already got abundance with you. Right. You just have to observe that abundance. You have to, Les Brown says it this way, making $1 million was easy. Believing I deserve to be a millionaire was the hardest battle I ever had in my life. That's facts. I know it to be true. I know it to be true. I know it to be true. Y'all can do whatever you want. Here's how I would step from entrepreneur or full-time entrepreneur from having a job. I write down all my bills. And then I would say, here's all my bills. I got 27 bills. I would put them in descending order from greatest to least. And I'll start at the number 27. My bill is $27. Then I would go create a product that gives me $27 a month. And I would just work my way up. And I got 27 streams of income that are all monthly recurring revenue. And I wouldn't build anything that doesn't take care of my bills. Once you take care of all your bills, you can walk away. And then once you take care of all your bills, get 3 times more than that, you're wealthy.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for coming on today. I'm just grateful and honored to have you on today. This is Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr. from Texas. He has a heart for ministry. He has a heart to get you to the next dimension. So if you tap into ATS, I promise you will be blessed. All right. Awesome. Anything else you want to share before we leave?
Yeah, let me just share this one thing. I've never done it before, but I want to now. There are 4 women that have been instrumental in the building of ATS, and I want to give them their props right now. Sure. Tempest Smith, Deanna Mitchell, Grace Sandals, and Shannon Clark.
Ooh, Absolutely.
Yes, and Shannon Clark. Yeah, I don't see Shannon Clark much. We let her go for 4 years to go get her doctorates, but she will be back. But I just want to say that without these women, there would be, forget no Antonio, there would be no AT, there would be no nothing, there would be no positivity. God sent them as divine connections, and they rarely get props. So there you go. I just wanted to do that. Have no idea why, but hopefully we all hear it.
Yeah, that we honor them because they're the ones that keep things going on, that keep, as you grow and things are getting better, connections and communication, which is needed. And so we're grateful. Thank you all. Thank you, staff. Thank you, everyone. All right. So this is my guest, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr. Make sure you stay connected. Say your thing.
You can plant better. You can dominate.
Awesome, awesome. And this is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. You all have a great, great day.
All right, everybody.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Hello and welcome to the fabulous world of Dream Builders Realty, where we are fulfilling dreams and lifestyles. My name is Trish Adams and I'm the owner-operator, and I have a fabulous team here to help you with your real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, we're here to help you. If you need questions on down payment assistance, if you have credit that's not so great but you need some help with that, we're here. We are your go-to people. So please feel free to reach out and we can help you with any of those needs. And you can contact any of our fabulous agents at 336-770-2712. Dream Builders!
Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.